afternoon and welcome today to Villages RFC for the encounter between Villages Rugby Football Club and Fals Bay Rugby Football Club. My name is Thurlow Peterson. I'm joined today by Uncle Wayne.
Yes.
Uncle Wayne, are you well?
I'm good, and you? Haven't seen you for a couple of weeks.
Good to be back. Good and ready for this encounter between Villages and Fals Bay, an old derby that goes way back, and we'll give you the team lineups as they stand ready for today. We'll go with the home team first. Villages, we've got on prop is Carl Mangold, Jock Goosen on the hooker, Carl Belay, Jordan Klee on 4, Thomas Meyer, Mavana De Silva, Imran Andrews, Dion Kuhn, William Rose on 9, Junaid Arendse on 10, Ivan Bartels on 11, Grant Hermanus, Andries Viljoen, Alvin Brandt, and Richie Bryant on fullback. And that's the Village team.
Right, and we're going to go with the Fals Bay. Wesley Fitter, Andre van Vieren, whose 39th birthday it is today. Happy birthday, Andre, or Flam. Tariq Allen on the 3, Ryan Olivier, Kusande Mubana, now 6 flankers, Tabo Nkongu is the captain, 7 Lukanya Nomzanga, number 8 Isaiah Wharton, another stalwart for Fals Bay, Dylan Freiling, 10 is Ewan Adams, Reino Mapu in 11, Joshua Florence and Darren Jafta, they the centre combination, Mujahideen van der Hoeven on the 14, and Luke Jacobs makes up the full team at 15.
Yeah, interesting log positions that the two teams have. Fals Bay on 9th on the Super League A log, with Villages laying 5th. Now Villages being called the Real Madrid Pangela Villages side. Yes. With all their superstars. So interesting encounter. Village not playing last week in the game postponed against Brackenfell, but Fals Bay coming off a good win against Tygerberg last weekend in the wet conditions, 36-9. So I think everything to play for. If you look at the log positions, if you look at form, this will be quite an interesting and tough encounter between these two sides.
I think the forwards here are going to have a major battle. We're getting the thumbs up here from our referee, Jaco Smith. He says the H is for happiness. Good, so Jaco is ready to go. And
Junaid Arendse to kick off the game. Villages playing from right to left on the screen. Fals Bay playing from left to right. Fals Bay in the green and red. Villages in the white. Ready for a humding of encounter. The referee blows his whistle. Arendse puts it up. Wharton under the ball, but he misses it.
Knock on.
And Villages, they clean it up through flanker Imran Andrews. So they set the ball up, they go wide. They get to Arendse at the back, who I don't think was expecting that one.
Tackle!
Seems to be held up. But the referee says release tackler, so Village get away, so it's Rose. He plays to hooker Goosen, who carries, but he's met well in contact by Fals Bay. Both teams looking to be rather physical in this opening encounters. So ball now going wide, outside centre. Andries Viljoen that carries. He gets the 2-on-1. He draws. Does he score?
Yes.
What does the referee say? He says held up. My goodness, opportunity in the first minute goes to waste by Village.
Richie Bryant went over for the line there. Must have been very good defence for them.
Yeah, top defence.
There we go.
By Fals Bay in the opening encounters. I mean, that should have been an easy 5-pointer for Village, but
Mark is that scrum coming up now. William Rose putting the ball in for the Village.
Right, remember the back foot, ear to ear, 3 calls, 3 movements.
Interesting, William Rose coached not too long ago by Freiling.
Yes.
So there's quite a few interesting chirps going on between the two nines.
Sit.
But let's see the very big shove by Village. Freiling putting Rose under pressure, so ball doesn't come out the way they'd wanted. So, but 15 meters lost by Village going backwards. They'll have to regroup, reset with their forwards. Rose comes out, he plays Klee. He carries Rose goes same side, bit of obstruction by Fals Bay. But Village, they managed to keep the ball. Rose again. Third breakdown that they're playing off 9 of Village. Eventually ball comes out to RFC. He plays on the inside to Mavano de Silva. And their ball that's lost by William Rose. And he gets greeted quite nicely there by Ryan Olivier. Stalwart of this Fals Bay side. I think the men from the Bay know that they've got to keep Rose quiet. They've got to keep him in check.
Then they got some job on their hands because he's a real fiery little character, like a proper 9. He just gets into the ears. So he had a lovely game against Hamilton's the other day, and once they went after William Rose, the game was swung, and the Village actually won and beat them.
So far, strong defense by Fals Bay, very physical. They're well connected. Communication is good. So let's see what they can do on the attack. They're just outside there, 22, and free kick or penalty. The ref says bringing down the scrum is Village. I mean, second scrum, and immediately goes to a long arm penalty.
Yep, I think it was the tight head prop Bealey that went down there. Not a lot of wind here today, so kicking should be comfortable for these guys. It's not going to assist anybody. So what you're going to get for your kicks is what you're going to put in there.
Yeah, Adams with a very good touch finder. Looks like a bit of a blood replacement for Fals Bay. So referee will just wait.
Yeah, no, I told him to go off.
Looks like Wesley Fatter that's just coming off for blood. So they've got to send someone on. Yeah, so Wes Chetty, he comes on the park. Ex-Ike, Bishop's first team coach.
Yeah, he had a good day at the Rondebosch today. The Bishop's coach, he should be full of energy.
Full of excitement.
Full of excitement. I think the Bishops were good this morning. They beat the Rondebosch by 13-8. So Wes Chetty in the mix here, showing the boys how it's done.
Yeah, so 5-man line out is the option for Fals Bay. Dummy middle, they take the front ball off to Freilink, Adams, and the Lucanio Nomzama that carries there. The Bay, it looks like they'll go coast to coast. Ball that comes out to Luke Jacobs, but given to Mujahid, and he's met well in defense and taken out in a bit of argy-bargy there between the players. Bit of words. Fullback of Village, Richie Bryant involved there. Still early stages in this game, so tempos will still be a bit high. But Fals Bay showing the intent quite early on. Setting it up in the middle, then chucking the ball out wide.
It looks like there's a few.
But ref Yapi just having a bit of a chat there
Don't miss my
to the captains.
Okay, I'm here to play rugby.
Jock Goosen and Thabo and Bongo.
That's what we spoke about. Get to this.
Just getting
I'm taking my hand.
further advice
I think
from the referee.
handbags. Just a few handbags. Yeah, just handbags.
So they'll go for the line out.
Wait.
4-man line out, shortened line out.
Is it allemaal wiskundig?
The option for Fals Bay.
Halve maak, halve
Looking to
meter.
take away that
Dankie.
contesting threat of Fals Bay. They go middle. Ball caught nicely. Carried there from deep by Village. Dian Koen
Step.
with a strong carry. Arendse looking to organize, and it's Rose that goes for the up and under. Very contestable, good height, and it's Albert Loupsha that recollects. And Rose gets again, he identifies space. Gets a kick on grass, but Luke Jacobs, he collects a bit of a wayward kick. And it's Grant Hermanus inside center for Village that carries. He makes good meters, beats the first two tacklers, and ball that it's available for Rose. Arendse, there's space out wide.
Yep.
They take it to line. They go wide, bring it in with the switch. Andries Viljoen that carries again. He's been looking good so far.
He's been strong in the carries.
But Village at play now off 10. But Fals Bay that
Blind side, they're going blind.
do well on D. Even after giving away meters.
Space on the outside.
Orange carries, but not much meters made there. Gos and Ricolet, so they gotta regather themselves, and huge hit put in by Thabo. All Fals Bay, but they continue to go same side to Village. They've been going through a couple of phases now.
Where's the ball?
Not really much shown after the initial meters made, but here they get penalty advantage.
Fals Bay very narrow. They're given space on the outside. Oh, it's a knock on.
Yeah, Grant Hermanus too long with the ball in hand. Maybe comes not too great from out wide. But opportunity missed there again.
I think so, definitely. There was about a 3-on-1 at the back with Dylan Freiling. I don't know if the age would have caught up on him, but they knocked it on. So penalty. Let's see where Village goes. Do they go for the corner? Do they feel for it?
Yeah,
Grant Hermanus is walking with the ball.
another blood replacement for Village. Mujahid van der Heeven, he's just coming off.
What are we doing?
So
His hand
22,
is thumb.
Niaz, Niaz Johnson on in his place. Oh, Village opting to go for poles. Grant Hermanus taking the tee.
Yep.
I'm fine with it.
So he's quite confident with his
go.
ability.
Yeah.
With a nice
Okay.
40-meter kick on the
Just stay
angle
behind it.
to open up the scoreboard for Village.
Yeah, I think this is one of these days where the 3 points, you'd better take it, because I don't think the game's going to open up into a try festival.
Well, we hope it does.
We hope so. Just by the size of this forwards, yeah, I think they're just going to take it up in the front.
Now it's going to be a physical encounter.
Yes.
Already seen Fals Bay on defense
He's got
having
it.
the numbers, but
He's
he's
got
got
it.
the distance.
Yep, he's
So
got
that's
it.
3 points to Village. And they are 3 up. Just over 8 minutes played in the first half. So I think that will calm the nerves down a bit.
Deep long kick. Down to Junaid, takes it. Educated boot. Not, ball hasn't gone out.
So it's Horton.
Wharton takes it. Blue scrum cap. Runs hard.
Oof.
He's
He's met just as hard.
just as hard.
That's a huge hit, and Luke
Village
Jacobs
is
asking for the ball.
miles
There's space.
offside. Miles offside the Village.
Mapu, he goes outside, inside. Fals Bay having to clean up there.
Yep.
It's working.
Ref Jaco's got it.
I can't. It's on. Go onto Club Rugby Live's YouTube, and you'll see it. It's on. We're watching it. Were you calling me just now?
So Fals Bay that get the penalty there.
Hearing my name.
Yep, Adam puts it in the corner. About 7 meters out. They were practicing 5-man line out, so let's see if they do 5-man.
But it seems like they're going for the full package of Fals Bay.
Where the whole group is walking in. All 8.
So they'll
Mujahideen.
definitely look to set up the maul.
Yep. Mujahideen's back on the field here.
Pot in the front, they go middle. Village don't contest, so they're going to want to push back. Can Fals Bay set their maul? Not going forward, so the referee says use it once. So Freilings, he's got to dig in.
Good counter there by Village.
Ball
There they
just
come.
comes out. Ball that goes out the back, but there's space out wide. Mujahid. No one across him. So he gets open try line, and we've got our first try for the day.
No try face, I said.
Well spotted by Ewan Adams
Yes.
of Fals Bay, getting the ball with time, with space. He can make a decision, and he puts the kick pinpoint. So 5 points to 3, the score now says in favor of the visiting team. Really catching Village off guard. They defended the ball well. They stopped it in its tracks. But it looked like they were caught out at the back, which you wouldn't think. Because they had extra two forwards out in the backs.
Exactly. It seems that both teams they're more worried about the inside half of the field, just defending that half and leaving the space on the outside. Ewan Adams here. Comes forward. He's nailed it. Yep. 7-3. Fals Bay leads.
Yeah, so now it's game on. Village that went into the lead with 3 points to 0 and then conceded immediately after. I mean, Coach Killer by the men from Brookside. Very good kick again. And ball collected there by Buta Loupse. Big hit put on him. But now Village with the ball, space out wide. They go all the way to Alvin Brandt. Brandt who played for Griquas. So seemed to have been released, playing now for the Village. They set it up out wide. Arendse. He gets placed. Dian Kun again. Village side very well connected on defense. Jacques Goosen, he gets the ball loose. Ball comes out. Ivan Bartels, he beats the first man. Rose with a very good pass out to Kun. Kun still on his feet, so he'll go. He offloads to Klee. Rose again. Oh, there's numbers, there's space, but pass going astray. Pushing Village back. Andries Viljoen gets. Not much meters made. Fals Bay defending with 14 men. But they get Grant Hermanus. He steps inside. He makes good meters. Offloads to Arendse. He's looking for support. William Rose get there. Goosen goes long to Kun. Kun goes inside. He's got to keep the ball alive. But Fals Bay do well to make sure that he can't play it. So good phase of play here for the men from Brookside. But then again, Andries Viljoen met with quality defense. Arendse, he can't play, and knock on. So reward Fals Bay for that good defense under a lot of pressure. Defending
Excellent defense.
Great effort by the men from the Bay.
This Andries Viljoen from the Village, he's been stopped in his tracks there, and he's the danger man, it looks like, in the back line of Villagers.
But it seems that Village are identifying the space, but they're not getting the ball there quick enough.
That's two times in a row now, yep.
They're not using the opportunity to use the overlap to get the 7 pointers, to get the 5 pointers, should I say. So again, opportunities wasted.
Maybe it's the plan of Fals Bay to show them the outside and say, listen, if you want to go out there, we'll give you the gap, but we back our D2, and they have backed it. So maybe that's part of the coaching staff. Sometimes the guys tell them, let's leave it to them. Let them not come through the middle, but gamesmanship. Coming blind here, Freilink, little chip.
He puts the ball in space. Gets a good bounce.
14.
Bartels there, trying to milk a penalty. Quite silly, that one.
I can actually pin him allowing the ball to go far.
Our ref Jaco Smith, he's going to have none of this. He's been there too long. He's seen it before.
You want to stop the ball, do it on that side of the park. The
Experienced
first
campaigner.
infringement was 14 trying to knock down the ball.
Just asking the guys to bring the emotions down. So 5-man line out for Village. They dummy front, they go middle. They get the ball well. Ball comes out again to Kuno, and he's met. That was huge impact.
As captain of Fals Bay, that's about the third heat where he's literally stopped the dead.
That was scrumptious, should I say the least. Bartels, he goes to the ball. Ball contested well. But Bartels leaving the ball now. Ball in the hands of Arendse. He identifies space. Grant Hermanus, he takes it wide. Oh, almost a knock from Bryant. He looked for the kick. Decided to take them on. And Alvin Brandt looking for space, looking for opportunity. Rose bring the ball on his left foot. Looked a bit out of sorts there. So now Village have to work back. Richie Bryant, he'll have to go for touch. He sets himself up, not really being put under pressure. And he makes a good 20 plus meters. So yeah, Village and ball with ball in hand. They haven't looked organized. They haven't looked like, there's a plan. It's more a bit of a helter-skelter, playing to
whoever calls the ball in space.
So they've got to look to their 10. Arendse, he's got to look to organize, to sort out, to make sure that they can get more rhythm, get more flow. But for now, very good line out.
Penalty
by
advantage.
Fals Bay. Oof. Good
Penalty
tackle there,
advantage.
double hit.
Not
But
10.
Advancing too early. Other men from Brookside. So I think just to calm everything down, Fals Bay looked to go for poles, and rightfully so.
Yeah, here comes the kicking tee.
Adams points to the poles. He'll look to add the extra 3. So game so far, both teams having had enough opportunities.
And very good defense by both, especially Fals Bay.
100%.
They've really put the captain.
Yeah, that's why.
He's been phenomenal, Tabo.
Yeah, he looks up for the game.
Understand the game. I see the picture.
He's looking to send a few men home.
Early.
Bruises.
Early.
But I mean, imagine if we look back the first minute, if Village scored that try with the opportunity they got. I mean, that would have changed this game
Completely.
quite quickly.
Yep.
But Adams lining this one up fairly straight in front of the uprights. Yeah, he kicked and he turned immediately. And that's extra 3 points. So 10 points to 3. Village went from leading with 3 to now trailing by 7.
That was clearly offside from you guys.
So all the pressure
You guys on the side also.
Back on Villagers.
on the home side.
They got all their forwards down on the left hand side here.
Old school.
Old school.
Arendse, he goes again on Isaiah Wharton.
He's been good in the air. That
He gets it. Old Bishop's boy is Wharton.
Use that!
He's been at the Bay now for
Is good.
good couple of years. So Freiling puts it up, gives it a lot of hang time. Jock Wilson, he collects, but he's met with man at the same time. Fals Bay try and put that breakdown under pressure. Village a bit slow, making this ball very slow. But Kun, he gets, he'll carry. He gives to Thomas Meyer. But tackler not releasing, so Wharton not getting out. So conceding the penalty.
I don't know if refs understand that the front row is going in for a steal. It is like 3 days of pay worth.
He puts his hands down
He
and
puts
he
his
shuts
hand
his
down.
ears.
Yes.
But good touch finder there by
On the 22.
Junaid Arendse. So now Village really have to.
Yeah, but then what do you do
themselves
next?
back.
Both,
to
both
this
these sides have got 2 excellent 10s here.
What do you do next? It's going to determine what I do.
Absolutely, they
Understand what you
play
say?
the game, they know how to do it. Passing with great skills, kicking for touch.
Oh, good line out one by Village. But well defended, so Goosen, he breaks away. He carries Ryan Olivier hanging on his back. They bring him down 7 meters out. So Rose, he plays clear. They do a bit of a switch to the lock pairs. Ball comes out again. Not going to the intended ball runner. So Rose gets again. Kun, he's met again with big physicality.
Penalty advantage to Village, right in front of the poles.
So they've got to use this opportunity.
Short banker
Bit of
ball.
a Gregan ball there. And through goes Hermanus. Fals
Villagers
Bay
are going-
with hands in the air, but you've got to play the situation. Fals Bay calling for a bit of obstruction.
Obstruction. Ref has been none of it. He's quite happy.
But this brings the game right to where we want it.
Jonathan
Scoreboard
Barnes
now.
running a little banker there just on the inside. No opposition, straight through.
So 8 points to 10, conversion to come. This is exactly what we want from this encounter. We want it tight,
Ja, ons kyk heeltyd daarvoor. Dis vir julle.
want the teams to play, want them to test one another, and this is what we're in for. So to our viewers at home, you're in for a big one. Conversion is over. Arendse adds the 2 points.
Scores are level.
Scores are level. Just over 20 minutes played in this first half.
Talking about old school, I see the whole of Fals Bay is also lined up on the right hand side of the field. Nice big hanging kick.
Not really much pressure being put on. So Arendse, he carries, gets taken back a bit. So Village will have to play until they get themselves in a position to kick.
Yeah, they need another phase before he can go. Unless LaRose is going to go for the box.
Yeah, he'll go off 9. No, he plays back Hermanus. He puts on a torpedo.
People call it old school. I don't know about old school. I think it's pretty much any school.
I mean, you just want to get out of your 22.
Just get out.
5 man again. 5 men seems to be the play for Fals Bay outside of
There's a
the
linesman.
attacking 22. So they put Wharton up. Doesn't get it cleanly. But ball comes out and Andries Viljoen shoots out there, which created a nice opportunity for Fals Bay, but the ball just being knocked.
It was almost like a little. If that ball had been caught, he would have been. The coaches have been not happy with him.
Yeah, it was a bit of a 3-on-1 on the outside. So I think they'll be a bit gutted with that opportunity gone to waste. Nomzanga knocking that ball out wide. I mean, those are opportunities that you always look for, you know, that you want in a game, and there you got to capitalize. And the Bay just not being able to capitalize on that opportunity, so they've got to defend the scrum, a nice attacking scrum.
Point.
A big blind side here.
Set.
They are forcing Fals Bay to put 2 men in. So fullback Luke Jacobs on his own at the back, so there's kick space, attack space. Village bring it out wide. Not really making good meters. Bit of a slap back there, but the referee says play on. Evan Adams, he goes long, he sees space. It's a ball that is kicked back. Alvin Brandt, he's got to recollect. Oh, he shapes to kick, shapes to run, puts it on the boot eventually. Oh, luck of the bounce. Ryan Olivier there.
Just too tall to get down there to the ground level.
So a good net result for Village after conceding. Went wide of that scrum play. Looked almost as if backs weren't really sure what the play was. But now Village again contesting well and putting Fals Bay under pressure. Fals Bay losing that one. Jock Wilson getting it, making 10-15 meters. So opportunity, William Rose, he goes
Again
to Arendse,
out wide.
overlap again.
Oh goodness me.
Ball doesn't come out wide nicely, and forward pass called by the AR.
Yep, it was. Again, space on the outside, just 2 hand and try time.
And I think
Poor execution though. I mean, that's the 3rd time they've had an overlap on the outside and they haven't used it. I'm sure their coaches will be saying, Oaks, we need to be better at this.
an option Village should look at is maybe looking at a cross kick.
That's also on.
You know, forcing their winger to tack the ball with pace.
The guys just waiting for the ball to come back on. Imran Andrews got it. Passes to the Freiling. Big scrums here.
Yeah, Fals Bay look to have the upper hand
Point.
early on in the scrums.
Set.
They've gotten a long arm penalty.
Yep, moving
So
forward.
again,
As you
very strong scrum. Wharton, he plays Freiling. Rose in with the high one, and penalty awarded there. So penalty that you wouldn't want to concede when
Yeah, it's easy. It's an easy
you've got the
penalty.
team in their half.
It's almost like Freylich knew this was coming. I'm just gonna play him a bit. I'll just show him the old guard.
Old dog still has his tricks.
Yep, he's full of tricks still.
On the line. Line's the middle.
So again, 5-man
Yeah, they,
lineout for the
Yes,
Bay.
correct.
2 previous lineouts, very scrappy. So they dummy front, they go middle, ball overthrown. Goosen gets, he plays Koen, so seems like Koen is one of the main ball carriers for Village. Ball that comes out again, there's space. They get it out wide eventually, but they lose it in contact. Richie Bryant there trying to be physical, but forgetting about the ball at the end.
yeah, both sides keep throwing it over the skip passes and not going to hand.
Yeah,
It's like both of them
killing their opportunities.
smoking the oaks. They must love scrumming. These forwards must really love these backs at the moment.
On the line. Yeah. There we go.
But I think Fals Bay would be the happier pack
No, they are definitely.
When it
That
comes to
last
scrum
scrum,
time.
they were really dominant.
because their lineout isn't functioning the way they would want it to. So they'd be quite happy with the scrum time.
Yeah, that was a complete
Coach!
overthrow.
And
Scrum
again,
again. Let's see.
Fine.
Village very tight on D.
Set.
So let's see what the Bay can do.
A penalty.
Scrum penalty. Wharton, he carries off the base. He goes hard on Arendse, so says need
On the
down
knee.
in the front row of Village. So penalty the way of Fals Bay. Tight angle
Have we shot? Shot.
for Adams. Oh, he goes for poles.
He must be backing himself, otherwise.
Quite adventurous. Going for the three-pointer. I mean, that goes to show that the confidence is not that high
You can go
when it comes to
behind
the
it.
lineouts.
No, yeah.
Exactly.
Fals Bay.
Yeah,
But I mean, I would have gone then maybe for the scrum. So they've been dominating at the
they've been
scrum.
doing well. You see, the scrum's going to give him another penalty, so
Yep.
maybe he says, "Oaks, let's get up there."
About 5. Yeah.
So let's see if he's got the distance.
Clear and obvious, yeah.
It should be
Yeah,
52, 53 meter kick on the angle. But like you said, not much wind to speak of. So being told it's about 57 meters. So our cameraman is very good with his trigonometry.
Oh, I have nothing. I have no idea what you're talking about. All I know is a long kick.
Let's see what Adams can do. He lines it up. The direction looks good. Oh, what a kick! Jeepers.
52, 57, and over.
Yeah, that's a big statement that he puts down. Anything within the 50 meter range, he'll go for it. and he'll collect
You're
it.
in trouble, Oaks. Yeah.
Now he backed himself, and rightfully so. Very good kick by the fly-off. Scoreboard reading 13 points to 10. So Adams goes up again and he kicks it again on Wharton. He collects, he gets man and ball. He loses the ball in contact. Very well done by Bartels to get that ball out. Rose goes to Meyer.
No.
Take it
Turnover.
over.
Ball comes out to Wharton. I think Bay would have wanted that ball to go out wide. But ball comes to Adams and he kicks it long. So opportunity wasted by Fals Bay. I think on the turnover they should have taken it out wide. Used the overlap. Wharton still had 4 players on his outside,
What's them?
with Village only having 3.
On the front.
So the counter-attack opportunity was on, but that's something of the past.
I say.
Oh, good line out by
Good
Village.
jump. Yep.
So they set it up.
Tom Meyer, he's a very good line-out jumper.
Village set well. They bring in numbers so that they can keep going forward. Fals Bay at 6s and 7s now. So there they concede the penalty for coming in from the side. So advantage, Village. Rose looking to want to go quick. Oh, referee says just high. So not a from the side call there.
From the side and also on
When
the
he's just
leg.
going for the corner, yeah, they're not going for 3. They're saying we want the points here.
So Aaron
the
he
line.
puts it out 5 meters from
On
touch
the line. It's baie beter.
and
Beter
full line
ja.
out being put down by Village. Again, they've got to get here, they've got to score.
Jordan Klee,
They go middle and coach killer.
Options.
rugby killer.
Ja. Jock Goosen, he wouldn't be too happy.
Don't make him nooit my mockery of the game. Swearing here. There's children around the field. Yes, I'm busy.
So referee just
Stop
again
this
sorting out
childish
a
behaviour. Like
bit
a
of
mock-
emotions there, a bit of
Swearing, eh?
banter, as they would say, but I don't think it will be nice banter between the boys. So scrum ball, Fals Bay, Village really just letting them off the hook. So 13 points to 10.
Are they going to go short? This is a short line, or number 8 going to pick up
Fine.
straight to the fly off at the back. With his boot, I'll just give him the ball.
Yep. So
Okay,
ball
use
in,
it. Use it now.
very good shove by both teams. Scrum that went
Straight
up.
up. Yeah.
I can't let play on.
Referee calls it.
Going up.
Two very good, very strong forward pack, setting well, binding well.
Okay, good.
And I think now in the favour of Fals Bay, referee moving the scrum towards the
I'm
centre
actually
of the
amazed
field.
at the amount of rain we've had this week that there's any games being played.
The field's holding up very nicely. But I think the next 7 days will be a different story if you look at the weather that's being forecast.
I can't look that far ahead.
Crouch.
I just looked at the next rugby
Fine.
game, which is at about 5 o'clock.
So ball being put in
Big
now.
scrum by
Fals
Fals
Bay,
Bay.
and they get the penalty
Penalty.
reward.
That's what they wanted.
Yep.
That's what they wanted. Making
Very-
a statement saying, Oaks, we might have a big pack, but we're better
Yep.
at scrumming.
Solid scrum by the men from Constantia. So now giving Adams an opportunity to find touch, and he just makes sure he exits well. So line out ball for Fals Bay. Line out that's been a bit dysfunctional, should one say. So they've got to just try and win this ball. Make sure they get a
Good
clean
there.
ball.
Fine there.
Oh,
They
it's
go
another
over.
one.
So again, miscommunication.
No jumpers.
That gives Goosen an opportunity. Oh, not rolling away is Wharton again. So penalty, so opportunity to play for Village. There's numbers. Ball carried again by Yun. William Rose makes it quick. He brings it back. Imran Andrews, he's met. Very strong line of defense. Arendse, he goes. He gets to Loubser. Can Loubser get to offload? He does. Goosen is in. He's in for a second try as the hooker. Very well done by the prop of Village. Boeta Loubser was actually named on the bench today, but he seems to have come on in the place of Carl Mangold. And he really has shown his worth
William.
so far today.
Just watch
So
it.
that extra 5 points
And you take it.
added
Okay? So watch it.
for Village puts them in a good position now, puts them 2
find out.
points up for the kick to come. William Rose getting a talking to there by the referee. I mean, he'll have to have his work cut out today. Well, the referee with the back and forth or the chirps between.
I wouldn't
players.
expect anything less from him. Any 2 and 9 that doesn't give the ref a bit of an earful,
Yep.
still got to be born.
So 2 points added by Grant Hermanus for Pangela Villages, which pushes the score to 17-13. A real seesaw battle if you look at the scoreboard. I mean, which makes it entertaining for those of you watching at home,
That's right.
watching it live. Well, I mean, we've got about just over 3 minutes left to play. Oh, that's kicked deep, high tackle by Mujahid van der Hoeven. Referee just wants to have a word there, it seems.
Very careful. Very careful. It's the second time. First your languages and now this. Yes, no more.
So penalty on the 5 for high
time
tackle.
is wrong. About 10 minutes behind. 2.5.
Oh, so
Hy's
referee
10
says
minute
there's
agter. Hy's 10 minute agter. Ja,
12 minutes left in the game.
we've got 2 minutes left.
So
2
referee
minutes
obviously
left.
calling his
Time's
stoppages
wrong.
in play. So Village will look to win this line out. Get out of their half maybe. They dummy front, dummy middle, they go back but it's over. So Olivier he takes 3 defenders to pull him down and not
You're just
rolling away
falling
his
there.
fly of Junaid
You're
Arendse,
just
so he
falling there and
concedes
allowing your
the penalty.
After the last kick, is he going to over poles or is he going to go in the corner?
Ja, sit after. You need to
Yeah, 4
a shot.
4-point deficit and he does. He goes. I mean, his confidence should be riding quite high.
With a boot like that, I'll tell my Oaks, just give me the ball, guys. Just give me the ball.
So lineouts today a big issue for both these sides.
Yeah, and I think it's almost like, it's not too complicated, but it's overthrows. It's not,
Yeah.
the hooker's not finding. And then there
Yes.
was 2 from Village, from Fals Bay, where the jumpers just didn't get up. So maybe the calling's not good, but
Yeah,
it just seems a
timing.
miscommunication, timing and everything. It's not a question of the guys competing, it's just
Yes.
they don't find their targets.
Oh, just keep it inside. Yeah.
But the pros, these Oaks, they'll know.
He's going to try to climb on your skin.
They'll
Yeah.
fix it. They'll come out better in the second half.
I know they will definitely have to talk at halftime and try and sort that one out. But now Adams lining it up. Yeah, he slots it. He turned immediately. So that's an extra 3 for Fals Bay, and that's halftime. 16 points to 17
Ja, that's
in favor of the home side. So looks like our clock sheet is right. But what a first half we've had so far. Very entertaining, very thrilling. Lots of rugby that was played. I mean, which is obviously a good thing for those watching. But we'll take a bit of a break and we'll be back in the field for the second half.
Can't wait for it. Can't wait. Right, we're ready for action again. Villagers still having a little chat there. Coaches trying to G them up. Fals Bay ready to go.
Yeah, well, for those of you joining, scoreboard 17 points to 16 in favor of the home side, a 1-point lead for them. I mean, team that has had all the territory and the possession in the first half.
Yeah, the only thing they lost were the scrums.
Yeah, I mean, Fals Bay defended for most of the first half, so will they be fatigued
That's what I said.
or will they still be good to go? Seems like Isaiah Wharton has been
Yeah, sub there.
replaced. We'll let you know
You
who's
asked me about, you asked
who's
me
on-
earlier about putting over and I told
on the field for him. So it seems number 19,
direction of the ball.
Mangonje,
You're liable.
will come on the field. He'll take the number 8 position.
No, but
Godwin Mangonje. Couple of Zimbabweans here.
Yeah.
Some of Peter Bernardi's imports. That's the connection there, keeping the Fals Bay vibe going.
double.
So just an update of what is happening around in the rest of the Super League A. As Adams goes for the kickoff, he'll kick straight on Arendse, so will look to exit. And it does just that. So Durbell leading 19 points to 5 at halftime against Kuils River. Hamilton's leading Tygerberg 17 points to 0 at Hamilton's. St. George's behind 14-10 to Unimol in Strand. Helderberg in the lead against Brackenfell, 28 points to 18.
Yeah,
But here we
those
are
are
back.
the top 3 teams playing. Helderberg and Brackenfell. Manus.
Seems like they've put their Manus on,
Yeah.
on fullback. I mean, he's played fullback his whole high school career. But he goes long, he finds Jacobs, Jacob finds Adams.
Everybody
Adams goes
over
high
the-
again. Puts up contestable kick. Oh,
Knocks it on.
Okay.
Luke Jacobs just didn't really have anyone contesting with him. But just gets his timing wrong and loses the ball. So interesting results. Well, not interesting.
Yeah, the Helderberg Brackenfell game, that's quite an interesting one because those guys are like the 2, 3 and 4 in the log.
Yep.
So whoever goes up there is going to go just second to Aikies. And Helderberg away, that's also a tough nut to crack. The St.
Yes.
George's one is quite interesting because St. George's away at their home field with their local
Very
crowd.
difficult.
That's a tricky place to go.
Only 4 points in that one.
4 points in there, so
Use it 9.
But back now, Village with the feed. Arendse gets, he goes crossfield with a kick. Trying to turn. Fals Bay, they'll get, oh, bit of a sloppy pass to Jacobs and oh, horrendous kick on by Jacobs. But bit of a horrible charge down there, Jacobs still down. So let's see what will come from that. Doesn't look like anything will come from it.
I think
Wow.
there we go. The referees had a
AR has made a call there. So let's wait to see what happens.
Okay, there's a AR call, late tackle. Yeah, against Scotland.
Now, bad pass from Mujahid. Van der Hoeven to his fullback Luke Jacobs. So
put him
he'll
under immense pressure. He's
have
lucky.
to get him a B after the game for that.
Thanks, mate. Thank you.
He sold him down the battle there.
Late tackle from 6
So
on
nice
12.
get out of jail card
Yeah.
for Fals Bay and Adams. He'll use his boot and he'll be just short of the halfway line. Weird kicking style out of hand, not going for height, trying to punch it low.
Yeah, but he's got very good timing. I've seen him play a couple of games over the years, and the timing is just, you think he's going to miss hit it, and it actually goes still miles. Fals Bay sticking with their 5-man lineouts. Getting
Again, not a clean win.
scrappy Vreiling on the break.
Oh, he gets, he
There
chips.
it goes.
Hermanus
Hermanus. Oh, the refs called him
Oh.
back.
stepped out there. Freiling showing his experience. They're going for the
And a dash of speed.
microscopic blind, as they would say, very small blind, and almost getting away.
I go fast, Jock. Sub.
Somebody's being subbed here.
Substitution called.
Number 19.
19 for Village coming on. Dylan Utete. He makes his way on. Seems like, oh, he's going on in the loose. They're bringing off Mavano de Silva. So Village looking to add some length to their pack, bit of size. So line out one. But Scrappy seems like Olivier is in there.
Yep.
With
He's
the
got his
hands on
hands
the
on the
ball.
ball. He broke through.
So they've got to use it and
Turnover.
So very well, more contest by Fals Bay. Ryan Olivier showing all his experience and
And he's a big man.
not going for the contest, but waiting for them to come down and actually contesting that more. And a good lineup that was won actually
Yes, very good.
by Village.
But you see that the jumper got isolated, so
Yeah.
then they just took him apart
He actually jumped across.
across the line.
If you know you want to be a bit technical.
Me, technical, never. Maths and technical is not mine.
Point!
Silent put the ball in. Let's see what they do.
Grabs.
Big
Oh, what a
scrum.
shove.
Oh, massive scrum.
Great shove by Fals Bay there. Really putting it down on Village. And I mean, at the same time, Fals Bay's got their front to the warming up.
Okay, wait.
Where's Chetty and James Pierce seem to be getting themselves ready to come on the field. Seems like one of the Village players got injured there, but
Rautenbach as well, also warming up.
from that scrum, seems like Buta Loopse
Just move back.
might have heard something when he was going backwards on these roller skates.
Maybe the ego is a bit hurt. I don't know if you can patch that up so easily.
Yeah.
They're looking quite carefully at him there.
Yeah, I
Few
think
physios in there.
one of their stronger scrummages, so if they lose
Looks
him,
like he's going to get up.
their scrum will keep on rolling backwards.
I hope he's all right.
It looks a bit serious.
Up, he's up.
He's good.
He's just
Needed a bit of magic water.
Okay, we good to go?
high-fiving his mates. He's going, all right, folks, I'm okay.
I'm not a
So
doctor.
Jordan Klee just receiving some attention from the medics. So like we said, a lot
Okay, let's go.
at play here today for both teams.
Okay, guys, buddy.
I mean, both
Okay.
teams have played a couple of games in the season so far. Villagers with good wins, but then not so good losses, which games, I mean, you wouldn't expect them to lose. Fals Bay, on the other hand, tougher start to the season. They got both varsity teams in their opening games and losing both.
Yeah, that's tough. And also, you know, you've just come back from winning your league,
Yeah,
and then coming down and new team, new coaching team. But I
Yes.
think they've turned the corner here. It looks like there's a proper line out. First time we've gone one in about 6 of them.
so they set up their maul.
Flum's got the ball at the back. He's going
That should be
short ball to the center.
good line there by Joshua Florence.
Coming same side. Flum again.
Oh, he
Looks
carries
like
well.
he's 21, not 39.
And that, no,
There's
Seems
a
to be a
man
bit of
down.
head
Number two.
contact there.
Number 2.
no, it seems like it's 7.
7.
Imran
Imran Andrews.
That's out there.
Yeah,
He'll have to come
He's
off.
concussed.
Off. Oh,
The ref will have to stop the game.
Dylan
here.
Utete coming off the bench, making a good impact. Ball goes to Olivier. He looked to play it out the back, but then decided I think they should stop it, yeah.
I think the ref's seen it now.
Man down with a bit of concussion, but they seem to be playing on. So ball comes out, Freiling. Oh! Andrews, he's got to hold on. Ball lost there. So they go back for the scrum.
Yeah, the ref's called it. He's seen
Definitely
it.
stoppage in play.
No,
While we
nothing
just
wrong.
get some
you guys
medical
used it.
attention
Used it. No, there was
on
no
Andrews. Just
before
looked
it
like
was
in the tackle,
Yeah, just a head on the wrong side.
two defenders
Went straight
knocking
down.
into each other.
wrong with it.
So
You
we
know,
hope
when,
that he's
you know
okay.
when your teammate runs to you, you know then you're in trouble. So
Yes.
at least his mates are looking after him.
My mistake. Okay.
So yeah, so it looks like Hamiltons have extended their lead against Tigerberg 24 points to 0. So Hammies at home are they're looking to get the W, get the bonus point. St. George's have narrowed the gap to 1 point,
Haha, there we
13
go.
points to 14 in
Yes.
Strand. Scores at Helderberg and Brackenfell still the same, 28-18. And Kells River Durbell scores also still locked in at 19-5 in the favour of Durbell. So he'll just be a stoppage in play while we give the medical team time to look after.
Yeah, the
Mr.
concussion.
Andrews.
I attended a meeting the other day where concussion was a huge topic. And you'll be quite surprised that rugby is actually way ahead of any of the other sports. Water polo, hockey, what other sports can we have? Soccer, where they have no concussion protocols. And people say rugby, but the world rugby is actually way ahead of it. So yes, we are worried about these guys, and a guy like Imran, the brain's worth more than a rugby game, guys.
100%.
So let's just keep an eye on him. But the medics there, they're looking after him. So
Wishing him then a speedy recovery from this. He'll have a
yeah, he's been
mandatory
injury
2-week break.
prone. Imran, in my very humble opinion, he would have been a superstar player, but he has just been the unluckiest person in rugby. Whenever there's an injury, he was the one that got it.
Yeah, shame. So everything of the best to him as he recovers. So I think the team that will mentally get themselves in a good position during this break,
Number 21's come on.
they'll come off. That's Emil Damant, ex-Stellenberg boy, 21 years of age, still a youngster. So he'll be looking to make a mark in this game. He'll have just over 30 minutes to prove himself for the loose forward.
You need a stretcher.
Oh, he's still not well. They can't even get him up. Stretcher.
Yeah, it never looked good from the start. Did that head collision. So I think they've got to start that ambulance up. Make sure that he gets the best possible care. So both teams in a huddle. Ryan Olivier leading the chats with the Fals Bay. One of the most experienced men there, him and Flum. So they'll be laying down the law. Village also in a huddle. So let's see whose huddle works out the best after 80 minutes.
Yeah, it was just a tackle there. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems it will still be a while. But I mean, they'll take their time with that injury. You wouldn't want to be the one involved with causing any further damage to the player there. So they're going to strap him up and make sure he's okay.
Ik zie de wisselskap nog Elvin kap zo in. Elvin, wat zei Elvin Indo?
Yeah, there's a bit of quiet there. Dylan and William. Willem Roos. Willem, I hope you're talking nice to your old coach there.
Don't go to the field.
Standing with your hands on your hips, shaking hands with the opposition,
You can go there.
upsetting them with your banter.
Hey, don't
Whilst
go
we have
down.
this break,
You can walk there, don't go down.
couple of Bishop's boys be there as well. They must be happy today, the old boys. Tough day at the office for the Bosch Oaks. And now Imran, also a Bosch old boy, he's being taken care of. Tricky to have a game stop like this. Fals Bay
Yeah,
had all the
for this long.
momentum, they were going
Yes.
great guns, and then this happens, and it's nobody's fault. It's just to get back in the game now.
Yeah, and I mean the question is now, will it have a change in momentum?
Well, that's what we try. Whoever switches on quickest
Yep.
is going to be ones. I think that Fals Bay have a scrum like in the 22, so let's see.
Yeah, and Fals Bay were on the attack there. Opportunities were there, options were there, but unfortunately couldn't come away with the points.
The forwards coach of the Fals Bay, Kevin van Rensburg. I mean, Shawnee, standing proud. Kevin will wish he was a forwards coach. He's the younger brother.
I mean, they must have lekker chats on a Sunday. I mean, especially after today. Him being at Bosch, older brother Clinton being at Bosch, and his younger brother being at Bishop's. Must have been interesting build up to the week.
Sometimes I think I'm almost certain that Sean's the older brother because he looks much older.
He's been through the wars. It's that time in Durban.
It's the time in Durban.
Didn't treat him well.
Yeah, that's quite a family of rugby. The younger
Yes.
brother Kevin, he's also a very good rugby coach.
Yeah. Also at Bosch, eh?
Yeah, he's also at Bosch. He coaches all the youngsters. He's got a lovely program there where he coaches the kids, mostly skills. So a family braai at their house is it's not really about soccer or basketball.
No, it's one-way traffic.
And normally a couple of red wines whilst we're trying to kill the time here.
Yeah, I think for those avid rugby pundits, who are quite interested in schoolboy rugby, there's Craven Week coming up.
That's right.
There's
Yeah.
Grand Como coming up. Grand Como that's actually been shifted from Paul Roos to Boland Landbou because of the pitch at Paul Roos. It took quite a beating last week when Paul Roos played Sax.
Ernstig.
So they have to move that venue. Craven Week taking place at Otanikwa. I think it's their 150th year.
That's right, yes.
So a lot of quality schoolboy players out there from various schools. Obviously Western Province boasting a lot of talent over the years, so they will be looking to keep their record going. They'll obviously be met quite fiercely by the men from Bloemfontein.
Yeah, the Bloem guys, the last year the guys from Durban were very good.
Yes.
They pushed the province hard. But with schoolboy, as you know, there's so much talent that we just see a little bit of it here.
Yeah. And I mean, for those watching, whether you're at another club or at a school, and you'd like your school game to be streamed, feel free to contact Club Rugby Live, so we can get your game streamed, get it out there, get eyes on your school, get eyes on your club for potential sponsors. I mean, today we'd like to thank Origin Oil, one of the new sponsors here at Villages, Pangela Group, who's been now here for just over a year and a half. Thank you to them for making this possible, to having all Villages home games streamed through Club Rugby Live. So if your club is interested in getting their games streamed and viewed on YouTube, I think it's quite nice for players to have access after a game day, to be able to go home, sit and actually watch their footage without having their coach shout at them at training about all the mistakes they made.
I also think it's a wonderful tool for coaches to see what the opposition's doing.
Bit of analysis.
Analysis. In the past, the guys were very not happy to share, but I know people are sharing a lot more. And now with YouTube, guys, it's freely available.
And I mean, if you're into Super Brew, Club Rugby Live, we've got a Super Brew going for the internationals that are coming up. Let's see how well you can do. Maybe you can beat the staff of Club Rugby Live.
Well, I only have one choice, which is the Springboks. So if they don't perform, I'm out. I'm not cheering for New Zealand, and I'm not cheering for Ireland.
But I think it will be quite an interesting build up to the World Cup with not a full rugby championship.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
All Blacks playing Springboks in London. But as you can hear, a round of applause there for Mr. Andrews that's being stretchered off the field at the moment. He'll be taken directly to hospital, so he can be taken care of. So we're back with just over 30 minutes left to play. Score reading 17 points to 16 in favour of the home side, Villagers.
Villagers have a scrum. It was a knock on the ref says.
So now let's see what the rest of this game will have to offer. We'll get to play under lights.
Yep, the lights
as
have
the
come
sun
on.
goes down in Cape Town.
It is the middle of winter.
So previous scrum, Fals Bay ran with the Village pack. They'll try and do the same, but Village look to be stood their man there. Bit of a collapse.
Slip.
So they'll move that one. But Fals Bay really have the upper hand here at scrum time. Nice and low, nice and tight. Are their forwards, obviously led by Flum. And I think a bit of an underrated prop who's been at Fals Bay for quite some time is Tariq Allen. He's been in the front row of Fals Bay for a very good couple of years now. Young prop, played at UWC, we played Western Province Amateurs, Western Province Age Group Rugby. And he's become a real stalwart for this Fals Bay pack. So here they go. Rose puts it in, Kun comes out and Rose puts it on the boot and he goes long. Luke Jacobs, he gets first look to go up the middle, but he's met well by Alvin Brandt. Village try and counteract there, but very strong is that forwards of Fals Bay. It's a ball that's taken out. Mangonje that carries, and a very good cross kick. Waiting now on the bounce of the ball. Ball eventually does end up in the hands of that man Grant, but here Evan Adams goes. He goes down the touch. Oh, ball that just bounces back. Oh, penalty advantage. 2 high tackles there. And William Rose, he goes quick, but not on the mark, says the referee. And I think that's quite a debatable topic.
Oh, and don't get me started on this.
Because kickers can kick the ball
From
within
where, yeah,
a 2-3 meter radius of a mark, but the quick tap has to be dead spot
Yeah.
on the mark. I mean,
it gives me, I'm already grey, so. And then the best or the worst part about it, not the best part, the ref calls him back and there he has another kick.
Yeah,
So he
yeah.
has a free. Surely if you don't take it from the mark, then it's a turnover scrum to the other team.
I didn't hear it.
but Village getting upfield. I think the team that controls this game the best, will come out tops, and there, good lineup. Oh! Kun with the carry and he's met, and my goodness, that was big. That's the third tackle that we've seen from Congo. Kun taking his time to get up there. But Village still with ball in hand, going backwards, not making good meters. Ball comes out, Arendse gets, Freiling shoots up. They get the ball out wide. There to reserve. Davy Grundling that gets, and ball that's knocked. Luke Jacobs gets, puts it on the left boot. I think hands was on. Hermanus, he collects now in his full back position. Not really putting any pace on the ball, if I can say so. So Village now again.
Fals
They
Bay.
look to play out the back. Oh, a ball that could have been intercepted quite easily. But knock on the ground by Fals Bay. So a game that's opening up now. Teams are taking their opportunities.
That was a massive hit by
Sure. That
Tabo
was
again.
insane.
My goodness me. If we had a Richter scale, yeah, that thing would have gone off.
So now we'll see who will favour this loose game that's being played now by both teams. Both teams running it, chancing their arm.
I think that the Villagers, the looser the game gets, Villagers have got more options. Fals Bay is more like set face play, set up. Villagers seem to be more razzle than Fals Bay at the moment.
More razzle than dazzle. So scoreboard still reading 17 points to 16. Scores haven't changed much
Right-hand side.
in the other encounters.
Put it in there.
Durbanville
Crouch.
up 24 to 12.
Point.
Hamilton's up 24-0.
Set.
Unimall have extended their lead on St. George's 13 points to 19.
Here come the Village again. Deep long kick.
Very good kick. Ball that's collected by Mujahid. He counter attacks. He has a go. Because the previous time his pass never went as planned. So he clearly has a change of heart. Ball that's very slow for Fals Bay. But turnover Village. They've got to get quick ball. But penalty. Ruck was formed. Hands in the ruck.
Raak het jou gebied, hy het dit gesteel en toe
Says
vorm die
ref
raak voor jou.
Jakob. So very good turnover by Village in the right area of the field.
Kicking tees, come on.
Yeah. Test match rugby is being played here. Poles on offer. So poles will be taken. Grant Hermanus. He'll set himself up, giving his forward pack a good breather. He'll be looking to just extend the lead for Village. And it seems like EJ Fellerman will come on the field for Fals Bay. Strike is good. He turned immediately, so that's the extra 3 for the home team. 20 points to 16. With 25 minutes left in the second half, so still a lot of time.
Yes, enough time.
A lot of rugby still to be played.
It's about the time when the benches start coming on now.
Adams, he puts it up. He gives it air time. Oh, and a knock and
Penalty.
good penalty. Teams really not looking after the kickoff. So it seems like Ryan Olivier has been taken off the field.
And that's such a basic skill. When you score a try, just catch the ball and get out of your 22.
100%. And now you're under the pump. 7 meters from your try line. And 5 points puts Fals Bay in the lead again. But
They got to win their line out first.
yes, it's line out time.
But I back Flum. I back him.
So 7-man line out for the Bay. They go back. That definitely looks to you, and you backed him and you lost your bet. Again, it just looks like there's a miscommunication, mistiming.
This is why I don't do betting.
Skram. Was skram.
Yeah, off the hook of Villages now. But a scrum that Fals Bay will definitely look to put under pressure, but they've lost a bit of meat in Olivier. So let's see what Village can come up with. They've got to get out, so will they set it up?
Crouch.
Will 9 come off the blind and use his boot?
Crouch.
Or will they go straight
Point.
to Arendse?
Set.
I think the 12 is going to take it up. It's either Bartels.
Very good scrum here.
Yeah,
Comes
there they
Koen.
come.
He gets taken out. Ball that wasn't deemed out by the referee. So penalty infringement again
Ball is still inside the ruck.
by the new man on the field. CJ Fellerman.
Fellerman.
So giving a penalty away with his first opportunity to make an impact.
Op die 5.
So Arendse, he's got to go now for touch. Tight angle, so distance will be,
Watch it.
yeah, not much distance made. So Village going for 5, man. They go middle. Ball that just shoves out there. So it seems like William Rose has been substituted for Brad Thane for Village quite early in the second half. So I don't think they are happy with the impact that Rose has made, because normally he's live wire, he's breaking around the breakdowns.
Maybe the Rose wasn't so sharp today.
So scoreboard 20 points to 16 in favour of the home team. 21 minutes left.
Point.
Scrum for Fals Bay. They'll go for the penalty shove. Oh, but Villagers come back. Oh, and they get the penalty. So discipline. Bit of back chat, says the referee, for the extra 10. Yeah, so Fals Bay really not doing themselves any favour.
No, definitely not.
Being the dominant team in the scrums, and there they
Well, that's the first scrum penalty to Village.
much
So
needed, and
maybe the tide's turning.
100%. They're getting all the rhythm, all the momentum.
Very careful how you talk to me.
5-man line out.
They dummy front, they go middle, they get it. Ball then eventually goes out. Oh, there comes Bartels. He finds his outside centre. Andries Viljoen, and he goes all the way.
What a try.
What a beautiful try. Off the set piece. Scrumov delayed it a bit because Freiling came up quick. But he found the right man, which was Bartels. Bartels, very good line, beating two defenders, getting the pass away to Viljoen, and Viljoen finished quite well to the outside
That was
centre.
executed. The line out was perfect. The passing perfect. Bartels on a short line on the inside. Lovely to see. Now the Fals Bay, they got a bit of a mountain to climb here.
Yep.
My tyd is verkeerd.
25
Ja, dit
points
is
to
net-
16.
net 'n minuut oor. Ja,
9 point.
ja.
It's not impossible.
Yeah, conversion yet to come.
10 minutes to play, is it right?
Oh, just under 20.
20.
Just over 19 left.
Oh
to play.
yes, the clock. They didn't stop the clock.
Yeah. So we'll stick to the time on the screen.
Yes.
He pushes it across the face. So score remains 26 points. 25 points to 16. So 9-point buffer for the home side. Villagers. So Fals Bay with everything to play for. Momentum really shifted. So Adams goes deep again. Ball not taken. And eventually lands in the hands of the Fals Bay winger, Reino Mapu. So they've got to play it. Freiling late. They've got to go wide. There's space. Oh! Luke Jacobs met man and ball. So
Bartels.
everything really going in the favour of Villagers. And here comes the substitutions for Fals Bay. Wes Chetty coming on in 23. Nias Johnson coming on in 22. Neil Rautenbach coming on 17. Coming off, we have Wesley Vatter. We have Vlam, Andre van Vieren coming off. And Dylan Freiling also coming off the field for Fals Bay. So they'll be looking for their bench to make an impact.
And an impact they need to make.
Let's go.
Scrum Villagers just
Go.
outside their 22.
Sit.
And Manus on the left. They're going his way. Off, slowing it down. Fals Bay off the line. Really takes a carry.
Step there,
Villagers slowing it
fellas,
down now.
Use it. 20.
Thane on it, box kick by Thane coming up. Let's see what happens. Knock on in the air. Scrum Villagers. Good passage of play by Villagers.
So Village not using that opportunity.
Let's go, guys.
Right Thane ready to put the ball in. Villagers dominant in the last two scrums. Fals Bay's put on a new front row, so let's see if this makes a difference.
Ouch! Guys, what's your headset, eh?
Let's see if
The
this
ref not happy.
Fals Bay pack can make the impression that
The Lord, you guys, just, you know,
with their reserves. Just a shout out there to Jimmy Jew. He says Village. A lot of people in the chats. Cars Kriller also backing Village for the W, so they've got their prediction right. So far, I would say.
Some say.
There's still 15 minutes left to play.
Where's Chetty?
Oh! What do they call that? Hinging.
Hinging, going in,
Yeah.
losing your bind. All of the above, sir.
Pick one that suits you.
Pick one that wants you.
So, momentum really gone the way of Village, and there Grant Hermanus pointing to the poles. They want to take their 9 points out.
The ref, Andy, shouting at them to go for the corner. He says, I don't want 3 points.
no, you guys
They've
already showed
overridden him.
They've already showed.
goals.
They've already showed poles, so they can't change it. So too little, too late. I thought they would, with a 9-point buffer, going for the 5-pointer would have been the easier call.
That was the coaches were calling.
Yep. I think players just want to seal the game. I think they just want the win. But a 12-point buffer is it's worth gold.
The players are thinking, I gotta get that win bonus. Whether I win by 1 or by 9, I'm still gonna get my win bonus.
There's new sponsors. It looks good. Hermanus looks good, and it's extra 3. So that's 28 points to 16 for the home side. Etienne Grobler, Adele Bartels, also backing the Village. Jimmy Jew actually saying that it was Village's prop that pulled down that scrum. Oh, great kickoff. Great contest by Fals Bay. They've got it now.
Fellas,
Make sure that their discipline's on point, that they make the right plays and
hands up!
put them under pressure. Hands on, says referee. You've got to play the ball.
Watch it!
Ball goes out to Arendse. Arendse goes
Lovely
for touch. He
exit.
finds touch nicely. Ball that's collected. Villagers are going to play Luke Jacobs on fullback. Oh, but he's met nicely by Ivan Bartels. Penalty, not releasing. Not maintaining his body weight.
Jacques Goosen.
Fullback of Fals Bay not having the best game today with regards to his decision making. But thankfully, penalty went his way. So now this will be Neil Rautenbach's first line out. Let's see if he can make a difference. 5-man line out on the cards again for the home team. Away team, sorry.
Shortened line out, 4-man line out.
Guido Tube and Etienne Grobler also tuning in.
Overthrow.
Oh, another overthrow by Fals Bay. Jacques Goosen, he kicks long. No one at the back. Reino Mapu, he's got to make his way to the back. He gets there, but he fumbles. And knock on called. Momentum has really swung the way of Village in this second half. Where's Chetty coming off? Holding his forearm. So he's off the
Over.
field.
Final, you want to move over?
So 16, James Pierce coming on. So really Fals Bay just
Okay,
things
stance
not
off.
going their way.
Yo.
Referee just stopping time.
Yeah, they might want to have a little look at their lineouts on this video afterwards and go,
Yeah.
Oaks, this is where we let the game go.
That's right.
If you lose 1 or 2, that's not so bad, but you lose like 4 or 5.
Yep. So just the injury there. Jock
Person, yeah.
Okay, Tim.
Village is down.
He
Receiving
probably
some
pulled his
attention.
hamstring after that kick after the long chase.
Right, guys.
Yep, he's
So
up.
time back on.
Yep, he's up. He's running. He's going, I'm not going off.
So Village with a scrum inside the 22 of Fals Bay. 11 left in this game.
Okay,
Village will be looking
it's your job
to add on some points here to extend their lead.
Crouch. Point.
12
Set.
points to the lead that they've got at the moment. Ball is fed in the scrum. Kun, he seems to be running into the same man the whole game. But ball comes out. 21 on the field for Village. Emil Damant. He carries, but a ball that's slow for Village, but they won't mind, as everything so far is in their favour. They slow it down. Brad Tian gets, ball comes out to Arendse. Arendse, he gives to his winger, Brandt. Brandt then passes the ball out to Davy Gundling. They secure the ball out wide, so they've got a play of 9 now until their backs are ready to play, but ball comes out. That man Utete, but high in contact, but he looks after the ball.
Play, tackle,
Kun
mate.
gets, he goes back to where the breakdown was. Oh, and penalty Fals Bay. Man on his feet, contesting that ball. CJ Velleman winning that one.
Yeah, if you give them too many opportunities at the rucks, they're going to get the ball back.
So
You got to
just
be
a-
more secure and more precise when you
Oh.
go into the rucks. Oh, he hasn't kicked it out.
Ball not kicked out, but rolling. Will it stop? Yes. But he's got time. Oh, not the best contact made, but gets out. Not a bad end result.
It's like a bit. That was a bit like my driver hitting the fairways.
So just
Going
an
nowhere.
update. Durban have extended their lead to 38 points to 17 over Kells River. Hamiltons are up 29-5. Unimil, they are now up 33-20 against St. George's. Helderberg only 3 points ahead against Brackenfell. So Brackenfell coming back 28-25 in that one. Oh, it's heating up this weekend in the Super League.
The Brakke is on fire.
So again, 5 man going middle, but won by Village.
He's going to kick it again.
Wilson, he carries.
He carried.
And
No,
I
my hamstring's not that good.
Something Village or Fals Bay should look at is maybe going for a 4-man, 3-man line-out.
Now, there's got to be a variation, but
Yeah,
you can jump as high as you want. If the hooker overthrows it, there's not much you can
Arendse
do.
with the kick, ball to Adams, beats the first man, goose steps, beats the second,
Okay,
beats the
release
third.
out 13.
Bartels, he tries to steal the ball, but here's numbers here. Ball comes out, Bartels with a tackle, outside centre gets, ball comes out to Mapu, Mapu keeps it alive, he gives inside to Tabo, Tabo carries, CJ Velleman gets, penalty advantage to Fals Bay, offside, quick tap by reserve Scrummy,
Play.
he carries, and he gives to his 12 who's isolated, Joshua Florence. But they go back for penalty advantage, not 10. What do the Bay do? Scrum's not working, lineout's not functioning.
I'll just take the scrum then.
Asking players, asking how much time left.
There can't be much left.
Oh, they go for touch.
Are they?
Yep. What do they have under their sleeves?
5 meters out.
Do they have something? They got to go for a try.
If there's a line out to be won, this is it.
Lines to middle.
Etienne Grobler. Kaas Krille. Glad to have you guys joining in. Hope you guys are as suspenseful in this game. Substitution Kun.
Yeah, he's had a big game.
Had a huge game. He comes off for Village.
Big unit, good player.
Oh, Fals Bay win a line-out. Looked a bit skew. Maul is set. They're going to the touchline. They've got a breakaway. And they do.
Tackle. Oh no, release.
So he's got to leave it.
No, no more.
Ball's got to come out. Tackler's got to roll away. And penalty. So tackler broke away from the maul.
Stop playing.
So it then became a tackle. Sorry, ball carrier broke away from the maul. So it looks like
Well, they're just going for a line out.
they go for the scrum. I would have gone for the tap and go. Fals Bay really not making sense of their decisions at the moment.
They have a middle scrum, they go for the corner. Now they have a corner 2 meters out and they go for the scrum. Where's the logic in that? Maybe they got more space. Maybe they know better.
Yeah,
Fine.
Well, they have to go score now, otherwise the game's gone.
ball is in. Scrum
Penalty.
collapses, penalty. CJ Velleman, he comes away. So ball still there for Village. Strong carry by Busanda.
Try
Are they
scored.
over? Yes! Try time. Fals Bay.
Tabu, I think. Captain Courageous.
Tabu.
Calm down,
Very
calm
good carry there.
down. Just get away. Get away. Get away. Get away. Try
Boy still
score.
in there with a bit of argy-bargy.
Get away. Try scored. Thank you. Let's go.
But 5 points added on to the scoreboard. 21-28, kick to come. 5 minutes left. This game's going to open up win for Hamdinge, as they would say. Adele Bartels showing her
Let your
muscle,
honor fight.
supporting
Let your honor fight.
from the comfort of her home, I would suppose. Wherever you are, do yourself a favor, do us a favor, and share the link, share the game on your Facebook page, like, more thumbs up, and that's 2 points added, so 28-23. 5 points in it. Can Village hold on?
And the time on the clock says
Just under
Can
5.
Fals Bay take it
5 minutes to go.
with a try and a conversion to win it?
Let your honor fight.
They've got to take the kickoff first. Both Flowers have been putting in very good contestable kickoffs.
Yeah, very good players, both of them.
Arendse goes and he does it again. CJ Velleman, he collects. He's been good since coming on the field. There's Velleman. Coach is shouting holding, but there's no contest. So ball goes out to Adams. He puts it on his boot. He gets the height.
Very good clearance.
Very good clearance kick. So Village, they'll take their time. They'll try and control and close this game out. Kaskrilla says Moorse game is so, boys, and rightfully so. This is what we wanted from the get-go. It's a big game between these two teams. Nice and tight, nice and competitive.
And what I like about that is also, yes, a bit of a how's your mum doing, but the play has been really good. It's all about rugby. It's not all this shenanigans that we have
All in
normally.
good spirits.
Yeah, all in good spirit, although the spirits are high.
Oh, skew line out there, but play on, says referee.
The-
So Village set their maul. They peel around. Hooker breaks away.
Release, release.
George Fritz, but ball still available. Comes out to Utete. He's held up.
There you
He's
go.
held up.
Tackle.
Maul call. Oh, tackle, says ref. So they've got a release. So kick space identified. Ball kicked over. Good bounce in the favor of Village.
He might have been in the air.
Village get. They don't have numbers at the back. Bartels, he gets, he slips. Ball's out. Played quickly. By reserve scrum off. Bradtain. So now they slow it down. There's a pick and drive. Keeping it close, keeping it tight. Discipline will be the name of the game now. Yun gets taken back. Thank you, David Bryant, for your comment. But let's close this one out. Village, they pick and drive. They keep it tight. They keep it slow. They control the clock.
No.
Ball's contested.
Huge space on the
still one.
outside here. There's a nice big kick chase
Oh, penalty Village.
here. Yes.
Okay, leave it.
We know what they'll go for. They'll go for Poles.
Not rolling.
Poles will
21,
take it out to an
not rolling.
8-pointer.
21.
There's only 2 minutes left on the clock.
21.
So that will surely seal it for Village.
They have to be a brave guy to go for the corner here.
Are you follow?
Ref's pointing at the poles.
Grant Hermanus, he's been good off the kicking tee today. This will be a huge win for Village. Boost their chances to remain in the top 6 and see their way contesting for the Western Province League. And Village putting themselves now in a tight, Fals Bay putting themselves in a tough predicament now. Will they stay 9th? Will they go 10th? And that's the extra 3 by Grant Hermanus. So 31-23 scoreboard reads. We've got it as just under 1 minute left. Kickoff is made. Adams goes up. Huge contestable. Ball knocked on by Village. So the Bay's got to play. But indecisive. Oh, and knocked. So they go back. No penalty advantage, says the ref.
From the kickoff knock.
How much time will the referee play?
First
Fals
knock
Bay
on.
really under all sorts of pressure. Village, they'll hang on easily for the win.
And deservedly so. They were the better team today. They took their chances.
So Helderberg have won 28-25 against Brackenfell.
There we go.
Unimall have beaten St. George's 33-27.
Yeah, also a tight affair.
Hamilton's beating Tygerberg 29-5 full time, and Durban running away at the end 43-17. They win.
That's a
But
big
this
win
game-
for the Helderberg there.
This game still yet
Fine.
in the hands of these two teams. Everything still to play for. Scrum feed. Fals Bay get. They take it to the line. Goes Adams. He loses the ball there, so contested. But penalty advantage,
Yeah, from the side.
says the referee.
There they go for a bonus point now. Do they go for the?
Oh, ball that's lost, but penalty advantage. So they'll go for the 3-pointer. Well, Fals Bay, so they can get a point out of the
yeah,
game.
no, definitely. Vreilings almost past the kicker. He's saying, Oaks, if you don't kick this,
Here we go. Wasim.
there we go. Sanity's prevailed. Bonus point.
Village boys shouting in celebration.
They know. Yes.
So Fals Bay are hoping that this
Yeah.
point will stand them in good stead.
The bigger
towards the end
picture,
of the
yeah,
season.
exactly.
But I think a well-deserved victory for Village.
Definitely.
They've controlled the majority of this game, had most of the opportunities in this game, and
Bartels has been very good for them.
100%.
Definitely.
Are you saying that because his wife is watching? Or?
No. I know his wife as well. Andries Viljoen has been outstanding for Village as well. He's been probably their playmaker, and main in as he kicks it over. Fals Bay,
Fals Bay
second
going
on
home
the
with
day.
the loss, and Village, they come away with a W, and rightfully so, and well done to them, to their coaching staff, to their team. They will surely be happy
Definitely.
with this win, because it stands them in good stead. If you look at the log, unfortunately Brackenfell losing today, they'll get a point out of their game. So the log standings will be quite interesting.
We'll see on Monday. Hopefully the province puts these logs up.
If not, Club Rugby Live will have their logs up
There
tomorrow.
we go. Club Rugby Live. That's where you got to go to.
You'll find all the fixtures, all the results, the log standings for the Western Province Super League on Club Rugby Live. But Wayne, today we've been thoroughly entertained by this encounter at Brookside. Two teams going at it for 80 minutes of non-stop rugby and Villages coming out on tops.
It was an absolute pleasure to watch these two clubs. The traditions they have, just the gears amongst the boys. Yes, somebody had to lose today,
Yes,
but
unfortunately.
you know, that's also part of life. So I really enjoyed it, and I hope we see some more of this in the future.
Yeah, so if you want your club game streamed, contact Club Rugby Live and we'll come to your venue, we'll come to your school, we'll come to your club, we'll stream your game and we'll have fun with those that are watching it live. So for those that tuned in, we say thank you. For those that are yet to watch, we also say thank you. David Bryan said lovely win for the Pangela Galacticos. So everybody from the village family is happy. But from us here at Brookside Villages, we say thank you for joining us. Good night and God bless.